Hey guys, what is up? Sam or Scorpio here, and welcome to ZombCasts. This is a brand new series I'm starting here with my boy Unpunk and Slaughterrr, and yeah, we're going to be talking about different topics each week, and there will be different parts to this, so if you check in the description below you can find the other two parts. If you're interested in them, we're going to be talking all things Black Ops 4 Zombies this week, and yeah, here we're going to be talking about Gobblegums and consumables. So yeah, let's get right into this. We're talking about Milo, basically. Mr. Roth Waffles had an interview with Jason Bundell and Craig Houston at Comic-Con, and in there he asked them if Gobblegums will be returning and Blood Unclassified, to which they answered no. And then when asked if there will be an equivalent of what Gobblegums were inside the new storyline, the Chaos story, he said yes. And then when asked if that same equivalent will apply to the old story, they said, we're not ready to talk about that yet. So generally, what do you guys think they're going to do with Gobblegums in Black Ops 4? Or consumables or that kind of system?
Me, they're going to remaster Perkaholic. That's a fact.
Clearly. 100%.
It's a
moneymaker right there.
Oh yeah, people rolling for Perkaholics. People rolling for Perkaholics.
No, but literally, like, so I think there'll be like a Perkaholic sort consumable Gobblegum or Gobblegums aren't in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, consumable sort of thing. There'll be definitely some sort of Perkaholic one because that was literally the moneymaker in Black Ops 3.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know. With consumables, I don't really want them to be like World War II's. Like, I'd rather have something like the Fate and Fortune cards from IW, like, sort of thing. Like,
well, yeah,
like
that's it. So we've seen 3 different developers handle consumables now.
Yeah.
So we've seen Treyarch just went all out, massively OP, who gives a fuck. Infinity Ward kind of balanced them a bit and just kind of...
Yeah.
I think they created the best system. And Sledgehammer... Sledgehammers were just underpowered to the point where it really wasn't... There was no reason to care about them that much. Apart from for saving it on character challenges.
Yeah, they're really only useful when you're doing specific tasks.
Yeah,
which I like, though. Personally, I like the consumable system in World War II because it's very, very helpful, but it's not required unless you're doing a specific task, and it makes it much easier. So if you're very strategic, which I like, that's why I like World War II, because you can be very, very strategic with your use of everything, and that gets you an amazing result. If you're very strategic, every person plans out their 2 consumables they can use. They're all going to have a certain round or place you use them at.
Some things in that game, though, just don't make sense, like having a 4-charge M1903, and the fact that, like, that would be okay if you could allow each person in your team to take one. Oh, but you can't. You have to have 4.
Yeah, no, that's things like that they were oversights. You know, they just missed them. It's not the end of the world.
Well, we know Black Ops 4 has a system where we can reject weapons from the mystery box to pass them off to our team.
Yes, which is awesome.
Yeah,
so
that's a really cool feature.
I assume consumables will be able to... I don't think we're going to get specific weapons like we did in World War II. Yeah. I don't think they're going to bring that back. That would be an overpowered system, I feel like, if they applied it with the current settings we know we're going to have in Black Ops 4 with that feature where you can do the moon basically with the hacker trick, but it's going to be default. I think that the consumables are going to be more based on acquire a certain perk, allow you to spawn an extra perk into the map, because with the Chaos story, we know we're getting consumables based on that video. Obviously, Milo had asked Jason, he said there's going to be a consumable alternative to Gobblegums. We also know that you can only have a certain amount of gods / perk vapors, whatever they're going to be. We believe those are the perks. You're only going to have a certain amount you can spawn in per game that you're going to pick beforehand, to my understanding. It might be different per character, but I doubt it. I doubt it would be like that. Probably the host picks, where everyone votes kind of concept, however it works. I think that consumables, for example, could be something like that, like allow you to add an extra one in. Or when you buy it, you know, there would be like a hybrid between a Gobblegum, but a little bit
and maybe
less
like what
powerful.
the mods were. Maybe like what the mods were in World War II. Like extra
they're going to
perks
have like a... Yeah, exactly. So you can have extra perks. Like, I don't know if Mule Kick's going to even make a full return. Maybe, but maybe not.
I'd like perma perks to make a comeback, and maybe like say you can equip 1 perma perk to your class, and so you could equip Mule Kick much like you can in World War II. I think that's one of the best things World War II added, just making that something like that.
Yeah, I'd rather not have Mule Kick as a perk. I'd rather have it as a consumable sort of item.
Yeah, equipable item before game.
Yeah.
Not something you have to spend.
Just the fact you lose it if you go down as well.
4,000 points to hold an extra gun.
And if you're going into a boss fight, a hard boss fight, say like God of Krovi for example, you've got a good chance you're gonna lose that weapon.
Yeah, within the first like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Because of stupid drones. It shouldn't even be in Stalingrad in the 19 whatever. Like, why are there robots? Why are there these little robots? These high tech ass shit.
Well, that map doesn't exist anymore, so.
So we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, it's gone. Bye bye, Jason. I mean, JC. I mean, whatever.
Jason.
Bye, Jason. We'll miss you. You'll be missed. Remember the rumors of Jason Blundell leaving Treyarch after Black Ops 4?
Oh yeah.
Where did those all go?
We're completely going off.
I feel like that would have been announced if that was happening.
No, yeah, I'm sure that would. Yeah, he's not going to leave the most profitable game industry or one of the most profitable games right
literally.
Treyarch dominates. That's another thing. The Treyarch highs. Everyone's on this stupid Treyarch high. Everyone's high as hell off the fact that there's announcements from Treyarch. Oh my God, Treyarch teased a GIF that's 2 seconds that shows you nothing. Oh my God, freak out, let's make a 5-minute video.
Do you remember when we got that first Black Ops 4 Zombies teaser image? We spent hours deciphering those alchemy symbols. They meant nothing.
Right now, they're going to be useful in the Easter eggs, I'm 99% sure.
Oh yeah, alchemy will play a role, but it's more the fact that those particular symbols didn't have a message. We were translating them for pretty much nothing.
Yeah. But yeah, so back to the consumables. I really hope they make it like a hybrid more. I hope they take the best aspects of all of them.
I think
the balance, the not extremely overpowered version of World War II would be fantastic because they're strategic. You have to be strategic with them because they're not extremely powerful. Then have a couple powerful ones like Perkaholic and things like that, but make it a more rare to get, harder to acquire, something along those natures.
I like the way, like in terms of generally how Infinite Warfare's system works. I think that's the best. So World War II say, 100%. Yeah, you pick 2 and you're limited to 1 per round. Black Ops 3, you just spin for them and buy them. I think Infinite Warfare was brilliant with the way you can choose what you want to use when.
And then refresh.
Yeah, and then you grind. Yeah, it rewards generally playing well.
Yeah, I agree. I like that the best.
Yeah. So
the way to equip them and use them is the best way. And they're overall the most balanced.
It was also interesting to know how cagey they were about, whether or not it'll be appearing in, the old story. So
I hope that they don't. In all honesty, I feel like they're gonna bring some sort of Gobblegums back into those maps.
It makes money. That's just as unfortunate as that's the way this industry works. It makes money.
Yes.
They're gonna put it in.
Yeah.
Because
I'm excited for it.
It's more than likely at launch the Ether storyline is going to be more popular. People are going to go to Blood and Classified because they're maps they know.
Yeah.
Sure, there'll be people who want the new content, but there's people who this is my favorite map of all time. I want to go play this.
Exactly. Like 5, I'm excited. I'm probably going to play that my first map right off the bat because that one's going to be, I think, really, really fun. I loved 5 and I want to see what they're going to do to it.
I wonder if they're going to expand that, because we know they're expanding Blood, but will they expand 5?
I don't think there'd be much to expand on.
I feel like 5's just going to be like even though this is my video topic, I feel like it's just going to be like a survivals or map. I feel like this is going to be a remaster, kind of like the... I think... Well,
we know, in fact, if it's your topic, then we won't go into it now. But yeah, I think it's going to be kind of like an origin story, like a prequel.
Yeah. It's going to fill in some blanks and give you some extra story. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The Zoobles, I'm excited to see how they do it. Nonetheless, I'm excited to see what they're going to pull out of their hat.
See, the way I assume it's going to work is that you say you open a consumable drop or whatever it's going to be. You then get a set of consumables, and that same consumable will be accessible across both storylines. except it will be like reskin. So one, say for example, it could be a Gobblegum, even though we know it won't be. But yeah, one could be a Gobblegum, and then say in the other storyline it would be some equivalent. Let's just say a card. So yeah, even although it's the same thing, so it looks different because obviously Gobblegums don't fit into this. Although then again, they don't really fit into the old universe either, because Monty wouldn't want to really help us anymore. So.
And Monty really wasn't identified until Crovey, right?
Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, Monty was wanting to help us along the way. That was the whole thing. Monty had been helping us since the start. Now he's an antagonist. He's not going to want to help us anymore.
But also, it would still be, I don't know. It's interesting to see how they're going to play that out. They're going to have consumables, I'm sure, in those two maps. If they don't, I will applaud them greatly. Claps for you, Treyarch.
If they actually don't, that would be awesome.
But for the money aspect, I'm confident they will.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
100%.
Activision will force them into it. They have some control, but realistically, if Activision want it to happen, it happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, obviously they can make decisions for themselves, but if it's something that they want, it's gonna happen.
Exactly. One way or another, we're getting consumables in Black Ops 4 Zombies.
Just hopefully not too OP for low. Just spawn every perk. Spawn it.
Power vacuum.
Every power vacuum. Whole map and all perks. Round 1. Just there you go.
Yeah, that's where they're gonna have to put the balance in, definitely.
Yeah, just stop round 1 Easter eggs.
Literally round 1 revelations.
Yeah, I saw like sets manage that round 1.
And as well as round 1 Horizon Track.
Oh yeah.
What? No, that's not possible.
Yes.
You're 100% got to go around to do the list.
Oh, he's right. Yeah.
Round 2. Sorry, it was round 2.
Yeah, round 2.
Round 2 or 3 you can get.
No, wait.
No, 2's the lowest. 2's the lowest you can get.
I don't know if you can do it around 2 because you can't get the Panzer, can you? Yeah, you can. You can get the Panzer around 2.
No, someone's done it around 2.
You won't get enough zombies. How'd you get enough zombies? Oh yeah, you respawn
there was
with
a
the rocket.
duplication glitch with
there
the
was
rocket
a thing with the
then.
rocket.
It's no longer in it works anymore, but okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're off topic.
Well, actually, no, same topic. Alright, so yeah, that's basically the end of this conversation. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to check out the other 2 parts, which will be linked down below on Punk and Slaughter's channel. So if you're interested in that, we're talking about what we're talking about, Punk?
We're talking about consumables and dropping a like on the video.
I actually meant in your video.
169 likes.
Right. In
giving
my
you a
video,
shout-out chance here.
We're talking about all of the specialists, how they're going to work, all of the new wonder weapons, how we think that's all going to work within Black Ops 4 with the 2 different respective casts. We have the new and old storyline. So that's all going to be down in his description here. So make sure you guys are checking out
and for you,
that story as well.
And I'm just doing a video on the maps of Black Ops. We have I think DLCs like, and one more thing, we're better than Zombros.
Okay.
All right.
That
was a surprise and unexpected. Well, this has been your cast of ZombCasts.
See y'all.
Punk.
Oh, also one other thing, we might have a site coming in next couple of weeks. If you keep an eye out for that, and